So for school-based services, I know that Youth Home does Pulaski County Special School District schools, not all of them, I'm not sure which ones, and then they do the Deaf School and eSTEM. Most schools these days have some sort of contract with a school-based therapist, with an agency or something like that. Or they know of the therapists that are coming in, because some agencies, they don't necessarily have contracts, but they just send their clinicians to the school and they just see them at the school and then they leave. But if someone who is, thinking about getting services, I would definitely contact your counselor or your principal or your child's teacher and ask them if there are mental health services at the school, because like I said, a lot of schools do. And if they do, then for my school, all you have to do is fill out a referral form. You get it to me, I work on it, get it in our system, make sure the insurance is good, and then we start services. I would say for parents who maybe have received school-based services in the before, but maybe weren't happy with school-based services, that they're with therapists, and this is not just with school-based, but sometimes we don't mesh with clients. Everybody has different personalities, and so I would encourage you that if you got school-based services before, but then it didn't work for you, to pursue other school-based services if that's a possibility.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, what would you say to a parent who it kind of feels like maybe they didn't get what they wanted or what they needed? Parents will perceive things in their children, but professionals might not think that it's...
Right. Well, the first thing I would say is to be verbal with that professional. Because we don't know if you don't tell us. And so if the parent doesn't tell us that there's an issue going on, and they just come to therapy and, they maybe don't really participate, or they kind of, halfway participate, something like that, because sometimes, and this hasn't happened very often with me, but I know that just in the profession it's a struggle, where a lot of times with school-based therapy, kids are just sent to school and they're supposed to go to therapy and they're supposed to get better. And parents don't realize that is very, very important for parental involvement, especially with elementary kids. It's important for all kids, but especially with elementary kids, because they, a lot of them can't really fend for themselves. There's just a lot of things that they can't do and that they don't understand, and so the parents have to have really good parenting strategies.
And what would you say to kids who think they feel strange or they need help or that kind of, what would you tell them?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I would tell the kid to talk to your counselor, to your school counselor, or talk to your teacher, or talk to your parent. A lot of times, if you don't feel comfortable talking to your teacher or your parent, your school counselor is a great place to go, because your school counselor can help you with certain issues that you might not be comfortable sharing with your parents. And then the school counselor can help you determine whether you need to get with your parents to ask about therapy.
Okay.
And everybody's weird.
Yes, that is an important message. Okay.